Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for February 23rd, 2012. It is currently 6:38 a.m. and we are very warm for this time of year. Incredibly warm. Temperatures range from the upper 30s in a few interior valley locations like in northwestern New Jersey and portions of northeastern Pennsylvania and southeastern New York. The rest of the regions in the mid to upper 40s, even 50 degrees already in Atlantic City. And what we can look forward to for today is the potential for record-breaking high temperatures for this afternoon. Why? Well, many locations throughout the New York City metropolitan area have record highs in the upper 50s to lower 60s, and in central and southern New Jersey and much of southeastern Pennsylvania in the lower to mid 60s. And that is exactly the type of air mass that we will be experiencing for today, perhaps slightly a little bit warmer. Now, if you're in and around Long Island, I think you'll be right around 60 degrees, and so you could have a chance of breaking your high temperatures by a degree or so, or at the very least tying them. That means that your temperatures are going to be in the upper 50s to lower 60s, and very comfortable with only a few isolated showers as a threat for this morning. For central and southern New Jersey, I think most locations will be in the 62 to 65 degree range, which again is going to come pretty close to the potential for breaking high temperatures, record high temperatures for this afternoon. We're talking about temperatures that will be breaking the highs from 2002. So you can see we clearly have a very warm pattern in place here. Now, when we take a look at the infrared satellite picture, you can see disturbance after disturbance moving from west to east as we are clearly in a Pacific pattern that is dominated by a series of disturbances. Now, you see this cold front right here? This cold front will drop through tomorrow evening, and this cold front will put an end to the record warm temperatures in place over the northern mid-Atlantic. But before this cold front makes it through, we'll continue to have temperatures well above normal for this time of year, and we will continue to have a threat for a few isolated to widely scattered showers with each one of these disturbances moving through. Otherwise, the real main rain threat for this week is going to be associated with this cold front tomorrow evening, with the potential for widespread showers and even a few isolated thunderstorms. Now, right now, I don't expect any severe thunderstorms for the New York City and Philadelphia metropolitan area, but I wouldn't be surprised if portions of the Mohawk River Valley in central New York and portions of the eastern Great Lakes here around northwestern Pennsylvania and western New York experiences a few enhanced thunderstorms. And that's because the majority of the lifting and strong upper level winds, which we can put here, are focused over the eastern Great Lakes and not really focused over the northern Mid-Atlantic. So basically what we can expect is a few scattered showers tomorrow evening and an isolated thunderstorm possible. Look for a brief heavy downpour, possibly even some lightning. But other than that, for the most part, the big story is going to be the end of the record warm temperatures tomorrow evening and return to more near normal temperatures for this weekend. Take a look at the model guidance using the European model guidance, which is pretty much in strong agreement with the other model guidance, the GFS, the Canadian, so on and so forth. What we can expect for this evening is a continuation of what we have right now. Most locations will experience scattered cloud cover, an isolated shower here or there with each passing disturbance, but the main story will be the incredibly warm temperatures over the region, with temperatures averaging well above normal once again. For tomorrow evening, you can see ahead of this cold front, temperatures are going to get very warm. Another very warm afternoon tomorrow, with temperatures ranging from the mid-50s over some interior valley locations to the mid-60s over portions of the Delaware River Valley. And then this cold front moves through with showers and a few isolated thunderstorms. Now, remember what I said about the best dynamics focused over the eastern Great Lakes? And we can see that in the European model guidance right here with the strongest jet max and the strongest PVA, or positive vorticity advection, which basically means air rising, focused over Lake Ontario and moving towards Syracuse and portions of western New York. And that is going to lift northeast towards New England and basically bypass much of the northern Mid-Atlantic. So once that cold front moves through, we end up with high pressure in control for this weekend. Saturday might be a little bit breezy, certainly much colder with temperatures in the lower to mid 40s, a stark difference to what we're going to be experiencing the next 2 afternoons, this afternoon and tomorrow afternoon. So be prepared for much colder conditions for this weekend, but dry conditions with high pressure in control. High pressure will remain controlled through Monday, and then it gets warm again as temperatures warm up. Now, again, notice the pattern we're in. It's a very progressive pattern with Pacific disturbances moving into the west coast and lifting towards the eastern Great Lakes. I bring this point up because later on in the forecast period, as we have these disturbances moving through, and a few isolated showers here and there, and high pressure generally in control through midweek, we get to the end of the week and we get to around March 1st, and there's been some talk about a potential storm along the East Coast around March 1st. Again, and I feel like this is deja vu from last week all over again. The models will try to throw some storms in there to kind of trick you, but look at the overall 500 millibar pattern. Progressive, progressive, one disturbance, two disturbances, here's another disturbance. And our polar vortex is located well to the north in northern Canada. This is not in any way, shape, or form a pattern that would support a winter storm at any time of the year. No, it just won't. It won't. And the reason why is because this disturbance here keeps this disturbance moving. And oh, by the way, this polar vortex traps all the cold air up north. So what we end up with is a progressive pattern with one storm after another moving through. Yes, we could see a little bit of redevelopment along the coast, but that doesn't mean it's going to snow. It just simply means that we'll have a low pressure system redevelop south and east of Long Island that will continue to move east into the Atlantic, and that could produce a little bit of mountain snow over portions of New England, like let's say the Green Mountains, but that doesn't mean we're going to have a winter storm. It just means we're going to have some showers on Wednesday night into Thursday, and that's pretty much about it. And temperatures remain either near or above normal because this pattern is not changing. It is a progressive weather pattern that basically means you get a shot of cold air every so often, and then we warm right back up as mild Pacific air invades the east once again. So that is your forecast discussion for today. I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. You can always follow the latest weather information at nynjpaweather.com and nynjpaweather on Twitter and Facebook. Have a great day. Stay safe out there.